Good morning from the dentist. I used to love the dentist. It was my relaxing time. I like when my teeth are getting cleaned. But now, ever since having to get crowns from ancient fillings that were breaking apart, I have so much anxiety. It's mostly, I don't want to cost us money. I cost us so much money, and Danny has terrible teeth and needs all of our money each year, our medical money for that. And then we've had to pay so much for Jack's, not Jack's fault, for the accident, the broken leg. Just let me not need anything. That's all. All right, I'm early, but I'd rather be early. I'm gonna bring my crochet in, even though it is redonkulously huge. This thing is an actual sweater coat. I was making it based on the inspiration of an existing pattern, but my squares are like 2 inches larger, so I was taking off squares. I took off 2 full rows, and it's going to be the same length as their example. It's big. It is definitely a sweater coat, and it's definitely not the time of year that it needs to be finished up, but here we are, working on the button band, working on the final square along the bottom, and then I can do the bottom band, and then it will be done, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna bring all of that in. At first I was just gonna bring the square, but I'm so early and the square is almost done. So I'm gonna bring the whole thing and just shove it in a grocery bag. But yeah, wish me luck. I know you'll be seeing this after I've already done the appointment, but you know, maybe those good vibes will go back in time and hit me, and I'm catching them now. Thanks, I feel it. Love you. Hey, I'm done at the dentist. They're mowing the lawn here. I just got to the school, and I think it's literally the exact time that kindergarten lunch starts, so I'll be rolling up as the first couple tables are there. That grass and dust is making me cough. Anyway, everything looked really good. They did see a spot between 2 teeth that looked like it was starting to decay. I had like crazy x-rays done that you get every 5 years, I guess. And they have a new thing that they can put on it which will heal it. You have to hold it there for 3 minutes. So I did that because I had credit from my crown. So I'll update you later. I'm here. I don't know if I washed my hair today, like shampooed it. It looks a little bit like I didn't, which is not a bad thing. I had it trained to not be shampooed, but then when I started letting more and more hair out, I was washing it. And sorry for the noise. It got used to being washed every day, which is not ideal. So maybe I didn't. I ordered an iced Americano, and they must definitely give me a hot one. But that's okay. Once it cooled down, I was able to drink it. And now I pretty much have 2 drinks because I drank half of it. And the rest will be iced. Anyway, you saw me going to the dentist. I mostly had the goal of not being an anxious mess, so I was trying to be chill. I knew about this appointment like almost 2 months in advance just because it was so hard to schedule. And yeah, they take your blood pressure right away when you get there. And it was normal. I mean, I'm typically a little lower than that. I think it was 117/70, and I'm typically lower than that. But that's great. And my pulse was only 81, which is so nice and low for me. I have a fast heart rate. Leave it, sir. He's sniffing my toothbrush that they gave me. It's in my crochet bag. And yeah, made it through everything just fine. I had to do a full, huge x-ray thing. I think I talked to you about that on my way into the school. I did cut my mouth a little bit. She automatically set up the kid probe, I think she calls it, the part that actually does the digital x-ray. She used the kid size one on me because she knows I have a very small mouth, and that helped a lot. She showed me what the adult one is, and it's like double the size. I'm like, there's literally no way you could have done that. And then still the normal bite wing x-rays that we do once a year after that, and those felt like nothing after having so much in my mouth. But then it was the cleaning. Love the cleaning. My favorite part is the scraping because I'm weird. And she says people tend to either love the scraping or absolutely hate it. I'm definitely in the love. I just love knowing my teeth are getting super clean. I brush twice a day. I floss every night. I don't like dirty teeth. And then having the polish flossed out and my teeth are finally like sparkly clean. It was the best. So then the dentist comes in and checks everything over. She just saw a spot between two teeth, well, on one tooth, but in the between area that looked like it was starting to form a cavity. Like in the past, they'd say, we're gonna watch this one, and then eventually in 6 months to a year, you end up having to get a filling or something, which is unfortunate because I take such good care of my teeth. There's nothing more I could do except maybe not eat anything with sugar. And she's like, but we have this stuff we offer. I forget what she said, but I looked it up and I'm pretty sure it was silver, some dio something or other fluoride. And they paint it, they can paint it on, but she had like some sort of like coated insert that goes between the teeth after they do some preparation cleaning, which tasted like lemon. She was like building it up to be, oh, this is gonna taste like sour lemonade. Sour lemonade tastes like an actual lemon, and I love water with lemon. I love actual lemon taste. So I'm like, it's refreshing. I like that. They prepare that and then they shove that up between my teeth where the spot was, and the hygienist just had to literally hold it there for 3 minutes. And that was it. I wasn't allowed to eat or drink even water for 30 minutes. So I set a timer because I was heading straight to work and I didn't want to accidentally forget and drink the tea I had. But that was not covered by insurance. They don't think so. They'll submit it, but probably it will come back as not. So I was looking to have to pay $120 for it. And I went to the counter when I was all done, ready to pay that, and then explained to Dan what I had done. But it turns out I had credit. She's like, so it looks like you have credit, so you're good. I'm like, I have that much credit? And she's like, yeah, I think it's from your crowns. I paid so much money for those damn crowns. So I guess insurance paid a little bit more than they were expecting. So bonus. I don't know if I have even more. I should have asked, but it was literally the time that the kindergartners were packing up for lunch, and I had like a 5-minute drive. So I just skedaddled and headed straight to work, and my coworker was back. They had no idea because there were days that he didn't call out but didn't come just because I think he had family members doing it for him. so it didn't always happen. And I'm so glad he's back. And it's probably good that I was there to let him take it easy a little bit. But it was a little tricky because it's best when we each have our own trash can. And we actually only had 2 trash cans for 4 people. Sometimes we have 3, like at the end of the shift. But it's because they had a icy truck, Kona Ice they call it, like the Hawaiian shaved ice, coming for a fundraiser during recess, and recess is during all the lunches, so they needed trash cans out there. But yeah, it was still a good day. And then afterwards, I grabbed our medical folder to bring back to the school nurse. We keep a binder of allergy information and stuff, and it gets locked up because it's confidential. Only us trained staff have access to it, and the nurse. So I was bringing that back to get locked up, and then on the way back to get my things, she spotted the TA I subbed the full day for when I did 5th grade and 2nd grade. She spotted me in the hall and she's like, oh, I've been wanting to sub. So her catching my attention, I was like, does she? And first thing she asks is, how is your son? Meaning, how is Jax doing? Are you still driving, Jax? I was like, it's ongoing, and yes, but mornings are pretty easy. My husband's been able to do drop off fairly easily. And so she's like, oh, that's wonderful. I have a date. I have May 16th. And I was thinking in my head, I know May 15th was a Thursday because that was one of the potential days for our IEP. So I'm like, that's a Friday, right? She's like, yep. I'm thinking, oh, are you worried because that's a Friday? I'm like, actually, substitutes for the rest of the year on Fridays get extra pay because they're high volume days where they really need subs because the teachers are burning their time off, which is what she's doing. She's like, oh, so maybe I'll throw some more Fridays at you because she wants to use those up, and she's happy to have me. That's how a lot of the subs at our school get their jobs. They don't even get posted unless they're last minute things and their favorites are already on assignments. So I'm starting with this one. I just went ahead and told her, yeah, I'll do it. And then I immediately messaged Danny saying, hey, I'm gonna sub on this day. Can you drop Jax, please? So yeah, I haven't gotten that go through the system. It was pretty close to the end of the day, so that might be something she does tomorrow. So I'm excited for that. I really enjoyed the kids I worked with, and I enjoyed the teachers whose rooms I was in. So I'm looking forward to that one. But then I left and came home. At that point, it was like 1:10, 1:15, 1:10-ish. And I needed to be out the door no later than 1:25 to get Jax at 1:30. So I was inhaling chips and salsa and mashed avocado and as fast as I could until the very last second. Then I ran back out the door. I already had my crochet packed for PT in the car. And I pull up and there's Jax standing out there with the nurse, expecting me to be early because I'm always early. I guess I even got a message at 3:28 asking where I was. I pull up as the clock is ticking from 3:29 to 3:30. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm just on time. I just had no time. Like, it's just back to back to back stuff. And then we had 10 minutes to pick up Starbucks because I was still starving. I'm still hungry. I shared a lemon loaf with Jax and we got drinks. The aforementioned hot Americano. So I'm gonna have some popcorn. I just got Jax cheese and crackers because protein's good after a workout. Yeah, we had enough time to just quickly pick that up and drive. And Jax had the 3rd physical therapist. There's 3 of them. That was our first time with her, and she was super nice. But they were all there. So the next appointment will be Tuesday at 4. Unfortunately, school gets out at 4:20. So I do have to pick up early, but I'll be picking up at like 3:40, and I'll already be in the car line as of 3:15. So it's gonna feel like a normal day to me. It's just I don't have to wait in the car line as long. I have to be extra diligent that I get there in time, because if I'm blocked, I wouldn't be able to get out to take Jack. So I need to be, wow, I've talked for 12 minutes. I need to be one of the first 4 cars. All right, well, I won't have to talk to you much tonight. I don't know if anything else is gonna happen. Danny just went to Trader Joe's, so we'll probably cook a dinner, eat the dinner, have a bath, and bedtime. If my client emails me any more details on that box, I might do more, but probably I'll just be working on it tomorrow and the weekend. Alrighty, bye-bye. Just a quick good night, because I've already blabbed your ears off and I'm tired. But I cooked dinner and I ate it, and I have a bath, just like I said. And here we are, getting ready for bed, so we'll see you tomorrow for Friday, which is school lunch hero day, which is fun. But yeah, good night. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.